The incentive that drives a serial killer to murder does not begin at birth, but it rather cultivates by the environment by which the individual is raised, which forms his or her character. Serial killings, according to the FBI, is an unlawful homicide of at least 2 or more people over a period of time. Serial killings have been going on for many years. Great debates have gone on as to how serial killers think and how their desires to murder multiple people or victims originates. Now, there are 2 different types of theories to go about this. The first theory, both with a predisposition towards aggressive behavior, but not enough evidence. The second theory, which is a more realistic view, is suffering from a traumatizing event or constant abuse during childhood that later on leads to acting out as a teenager or an adult. Donald Gaskins was known as Pee-wee. He was both neglected by his mother and then raped multiple times while he was in jail at the age of 13. Compiled later on by many arrests of burglary and murder, Gaskins continued his rampage by raping both women and men. For many years, this count increased after he escaped prison multiple times. Finally, ending in 1991, he was executed by electrical chair. In a study of 50 serial killers, studies shown that 68% of killers had been abused during childhood. The breakdown: 36% physical abuse, 26% sexual abuse, and 50% psychological abuse. In a different case study, 60% of psychopaths have lost a parent or have gone through a traumatic event. If these things are not grieved properly, they can result in psychological damage. Not all serial killers admit to being abused as a child, but we will never know. Many abuse victims have gone through life with horrific scenes, but they block them out of their mind so they don't have to rethink them, and they don't say anything about it. The exceptions still exist. For instance, Jeffrey Dahmer claims to have a normal childhood and went on murdering women through his lifetime. Even if serial killers are supposedly born with a predisposition to violence, they will not act out unless they're given a reason to.